beautiful Virgo, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your yearly reading for 2021. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. This is a 12-month reading from January right through to December 2021. We'll get to the overall energy of each month and then clarify it to see what the details are. Let's get straight to it, my beautiful Virgo. For those of you, wow, we're starting off with the Sun card. Okay, very positive energy. Perhaps you're embracing the new year with positivity, love, light, and hope for the future there. Could even be some sort of good news that comes on in there. Maybe even some sort of something you're shedding away in order to reveal a little bit of happiness and lightness there, because I'm feeling really light with that card. For those of you who are interested, I'm using the Animo Tarot deck, which means from the heart in Latin. It was created by the super talented BonAugure, a series of Major Arcana cards, 22 of them, and they're currently sold out, but she's getting some new ones ready for the end of this month, January, so please look out for that. I bought it. I'll let the link in the bottom for you. Now we got the Devil card, so this is in February, so maybe the shadow side, looking at a few details, illusions, that sort of thing. You know, when you're that happy in January, you're bound to cast some sort of shadow side in February, okay? So it's like the ups and the downs. Now we have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So perhaps a little bit delayed on a project or something in March time. Feeling a little bit out of control, disruptive energy there. Now, I don't feel like it's bad luck, but I feel like you may be letting go of something, but it's as a result, it's made you be a little bit stuck for a little while, okay? Not for long, because it's a temporary energy. Justice in the reverse. Okay, so it looks like there may be some sort of legalities that you're dealing with, something, maybe you're separating from some space or some person, and you're dealing with someone who basically is trying to get more than they bargained for in this situation. Someone maybe try to be a little bit underhanded. I will go and clarify the energy for you, just so you're aware. But we have the High Priestess energy. Okay, so this is your card, Virgo. Virgo energy. Trust your intuition, and some things are not meant to be known with the intuition, with the intellect there, only with the intuition. So I feel like things will be blooming. Trust your thoughts as well. Thoughts become things. That's what they're just giving me just now. But we will, as I said, clarify what that slight delay is. Just to let you know, across the board, apart from Sagittarius, they've managed to escape that energy. I feel that humanity will have a proper positive shift around about March, April time. Things will not be happening really until, how would you like to see? Thank you so much. We got the Emperor. Okay, so taking control of the situation. Standing in your power, strategizing for the rest of the year. So I feel like the shift happens just after April there for you in particular, starting to really stand in your power May, June time. And this is something that is out of your control. The Wheel of Fortune indicates this is an energy where you just kind of have to sit back and let life take control for a little bit, which, you know, as we saw in 2020, things were kind of like out of our control for a situation. For some situations, things worked in some, they came out positively, others things didn't go so well. So I feel like that sort of energy is carried on into 2020 right up until March, April time. But we got the Judgment card. So you're making final decisions about something in July there, and it's about your life's purpose. You're having a bit of an epiphany or a wake-up call. You're following the call to your spirit. But I feel very much like you have taken action on it first. You've done a lot of planning. Now we got the Temperance card, Sagittarian energy there, Virgo, which is balance, harmony, but also it's in this particular deck, it's kind of like purpose. I'm getting purpose, you know, giving a little bit of energy. Ooh, ha! You know what? They just split the cards for me. I want to say that they're going to want this card, and they do. And I'm going to show, this is the card they wanted to show me. So this is your energy, Virgo. We got the Empress. Okay. Now, how would you like to receive? They want it there. Okay, this is how they want it. We'll move on with that. So we have the Empress card, which is a very self-confident energy to be in. A lot of creativity, but also calling in your abundance. Okay, so whatever it is you're taking action on, leading like up until the middle of the year, it looks like it's going to come to fruition just after, right about September. Actually, in your month, your birthday month, you're feeling fine and looking awesome. It's about beauty, fertility, but also standing in your power, knowing what you're worth and what you deserve. Now, as we head on into October, we have the Hangman energy. Now, this could be a new perspective, some sort of wisdom that comes your way, some sort of information. As I said, we will go deeper and find out there, but you may feel like there's some sort of sacrifice that needs to be made in order to get this perspective. The overall energy I'm getting is a surrender to spirit, because they're guiding you here for something more positive. Now, just as I'm saying that, they're giving me the name Travis, just so you're aware. We have unfinished business with the World card in reverse in November. So you're tying up loose ends, but perhaps there's some lessons that still need to be learnt there. There could even be travel delays of whatever it is you're trying to action there as well. Maybe you're thinking about relocating and you've been planning that for a while. It gets a little bit stalled around November, just slight delay. And we have the Tower. It's in the reverse. If I get a Tower in my reading, I kind of like the Tower card. A lot of people do not, but I'm Scorpio energy and this is my energy, which is about some sort of epiphany or some sort of paradigm shift, which actually takes away something to give you something better. But you got it in the reverse. So whatever it is, it feels like it's disaster averted. Don't fear the changes, okay, when you get the Tower in reverse. Don't deny it, don't avoid it. Feel that fear and do it anyway, because I feel like on the other side of that, and I don't really want to go over the other side of it, but I feel like there's a lot of positivity. Okay, they asked me to look at the bottom. Yeah, so that's what's on the other side. We got the Magician, manifesting your dreams, turning those into reality. Okay, so it looks like a very exciting energy that will lead you into 2022. Okay, but there is success across the board in 2021. Let's get to the details. Now, we have the Sun card energy. The Sun is about illumination, but it shines down on you with a lot of confidence. Confidence is awakening in you. You're starting to become very self-assured, and it's a time to embrace the joy of life, because life is too short. If 2020 taught anybody anything, it was life is too short. We can have something today and it can be gone tomorrow, due to no fault of our own, okay? So I feel like you're really embracing the moment. You're shunning the darkness. You're leaving that sort of confusion or darkness behind on a situation, and you're embracing positivity. Now, it's hard to remain in a positive energy all the time, but there is a lot of success, a lot of joy, and a lot of optimism as you embrace the new year in January, okay? They keep saying the name Travis, so maybe I didn't make a big deal about it when they said it first. Maybe your name is Travis, or a person that you're dealing with is called Travis. Maybe it even is, and they're showing me, they're showing me like a travelator. Like when you're going to the airport and this is like, instead of like an escalator type thing, there's like a conveyor belt that you kind of stand on, and they're showing me that. So, I mean, not many people are actually traveling at the moment, so perhaps you're planning it. Maybe your name is Travis and you're planning some sort of vacation or something. You're seeking sun. Yeah, look at that. We got the Queen of Fire, another energy of Leo. So perhaps you're dealing with a Leo in January as well. Someone who's very confident, very lusty, very free-spirited, someone who very feisty as well, okay? But this is the energy that you're embodying, Virgo, even though you're an earth element. A lot of happiness, positivity, feisty, self-assured. You're letting everything sort of go and being very positive. You're also creating from the heart, okay? A lot of passion projects coming on in there. Very creative time. Perhaps you're collaborating with a Leo there, or someone who is very passionate about things. I feel very much like you're joining the flow of spirit, and it's inspiring you to create, whatever speaks to your passion, whatever it is you're trying to achieve. I feel like you're in that creative fire zone where your passion, your temperament, you're got strong emotion about whatever it is you want to action for your future. So this is the start of something big. They just said start of something big. Now they really want you to be mindful of the heart at the top there, creating from the heart. So you're doing things differently, Virgo. You're not attached to things like finances or, I mean, money's great and everything, but they're indicating your passion is the most important thing as we start January there, okay? Now, we do have the devil. So when you've got that much light, as I said, in January, sometimes on the other side of that, there's always yin and yang, and, you know, there's always good and bad and negative and positive. So sometimes there's that swing. When you've been on a bit of a high for January and things are sort of creatively coming towards you, you can expect sometimes the way of nature to have a bit of a lull. And it is in that sort of February month of love. Perhaps it's connected, but it looks like when you got the devil card, there's an energy here of addiction or obsession, perhaps even control. I feel very much like you're seeing the illusions. It's more like, because of this card is very different than you know, the usual devil cards energies. It feels very much like you're seeing the illusion and you're seeing the shadow that you create in that illusion. It's almost like you're seeing your part in any negative situation because, you know, I feel very much like it's not that you want to get it right. It's just you take ownership, Virgo, of where you sort of bring positivity and negativity. And I feel like you overanalyze a situation sometimes, but you want to... Okay, they're just giving it to me this way before I start walking into waters that are deeper than I have time to explain. They're giving me an energy here of you're very critical about how things go, and not in a negative way. It's because you have such high expectations of yourself. Okay, so there, it feels like you're looking at your own expectations of yourself and where, you know, your high expectations create negative shadows for other people, you know. So that's the energy that I'm getting. Very strange energy. I don't often get that. But oh yeah, look, it's about ambition, okay, and success. So it's very much like, you know, you're going to get some really exciting news in February, a lot of passion around you. Eight of Fire is about your creative path or whatever it is you're trying to achieve, gathering momentum. It's celebrating these swift changes. And as I said, travel, you know, they were showing me a travelator earlier with that name Travis, but I don't feel they're connected, but they gave it to me sort of in tandem. But with the Eight of Fire, this is news coming on in that requires some sort of speed or action. You'll be taking those quick changes as that arrives. And it's almost like an adventure of discovery, and you're very energized. This news actually spurns you on towards victory and success, and that Chariot card indicates that. Okay, in this particular deck, this is the Good Tarot by Colette Baron-Reid. You only read uprights in this deck, just to let you know. But this Chariot card is very much like you've learned a lot, you've overcome a lot of obstacles, especially in 2020, and now you're sort of hitting the ground running. It's a time for victory. You're taking charge of your destiny, and you're moving forward at quite a speed, velocity actually. Now, there is a path that opens, a two-way path. You're going to get some really good news, but there is two directions that you could be taking in February, Virgo. Now, pay close attention to your emotions because this is a Cancerian energy. Let your heart guide you the way. But be mindful of ambition, okay, because this is a very ambitious card. And they're indicating here with that Devil card energy that there's a slight obsessive energy about, you know, rising up through the ranks, or it's that energy that they were giving me. You know, when you have such high expectations of yourself and, you know, you have goals that you want to reach, often those goals, you do achieve them, but you cast a shadow on other people, maybe around you. Sometimes you expect that energy from other people as well, and they're not capable of the resilience, the endurance, and the tenacity, the ambition that you are, okay? They've asked me to go one more on that energy, so I'm just going to use these cards here, the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Thank you. Hangman, okay? So yeah, Hangman is have a new perspective in this situation. You sacrifice a lot, Virgo, and they'll give me the sentence. I'll tell you now in a moment. They just asked me to put these down, so I will, because we're done with those ones. They'll give me a sentence. people can only meet you as deeply as they have met themselves, okay? So you are capable of quite a lot, Virgo, and expecting that of other people is not, how can I put that? It's an unrealistic expectation, because you've mastered that about yourself. And what means what means a lot to you does not necessarily mean a lot to other people. So they're indicating growth here in this situation. So there may be slight obsessiveness. Please be mindful that you're sacrificing a lot. So please get some rest. Okay, take some time out to get this sort of new outlook on things. And things don't happen according to, everything doesn't happen according to your timetable, is what they're giving me. So don't rush in where angels fear to tread as well. Surrender to the moment. That's the energy they're giving me. Oh, they want it back in the deck. Okay. Now we do have that Wheel of Fortune energy. When you get a Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, it indicates, you know, some feeling a little bit stuck, you know. It's almost like you've come so far in February, and then things are out of your control. And by becoming stuck, what I mean is you may be still traveling at quite a velocity, but you're feeling like things are out of your control. They're going at such a speed that, you know, as I said, there's two avenues that open up. You're taking charge of your destiny, but in March, something happens where things just get bigger and bigger and bigger, and you're like, whoa, can I keep a hold on this? So there's also a slight resistance. Sorry to have taken a bit of time out there. I just needed to see what that was. They're showing me a slight resistance to something in March as well. They're actually showing me two magnets, and they're showing me how the magnets pull and pull. You know, one end magnetizes and draws it together, and then if you turn it around, it repels. There's this pull and push. I'm going to see what that's about. Now that could be about a job situation. It could be your resistance in a certain situation, or another person's resistance, a push and pull. Let's see what that pertains to. Can you please guide me? Thank you so much. Transformation. Okay, Scorpionic energy. Perhaps there's a Scorpio in your life who there is like a slight resistance, a push and pull with this person. It's a transformative energy. So as they're indicating, maybe your lesson to learn in the first half of the month is about resistance to letting things just flow in the natural order of things, because it is scary often when you get that transformation sort of card. It says change, so don't resist the changes. There are transitions that are meant to happen, necessary transitions for your highest good, and you're being called to let go of the old so that you can welcome the new when you get this. Okay, now this may be next to the Justice card. Is almost like feel the fear and do it anyway, because as it transpires, you hit the Emperor card, which means, you know, structure is regained, control is regained, but it's almost like you're blowing away the ashes to see what you got. Okay, you're shedding the illusions. Now they've asked me to go again on that Wheel of Fortune card, so I will. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide me? What's on the other side of that Wheel of Fortune and transformation once Virgo stops the resistance energy? Can you please guide me? Thank you so much. Hermit. Okay, so it is, there you are, Virgo. This is the Virgo energy. What's on the other side is spiritual truth and illumination. Okay, it's a time out for necessary growth, but also it's about regrouping, renewing, allowing a new perspective on everything in your life so that you can have some solid introspection. It's almost like this is a very transformative energy of unlocking what it is you truly want. And it may feel like you're going out of, you're going at such a velocity, things feel out of control. Now, they are also indicating, because we have Justice as well. Oh, they said these are for you. Okay. You may feel like, before I turn those over, they said, go with what I'm saying. You may also feel like in relationships, there's a little bit of tension or transformation in personal relationships in terms of love or soul tribe. You may even cut yourself off from these people or this person or this work situation to get a little bit more clarity on where you want to go. Because when things get out of your comfort zone, we naturally as humans go, stop. Let's hunker down and see what we got, see where this is going. So I feel like you may take a little bit of time out there. We have the Page of Fire, we have the Nine of Earth, and we have the Ten of Fire. So yeah, there's an energy here of, solitary energy where we got that Ten of Fire. You're shedding anything that, excess that no longer serves you. You're clearing the way to make for the new beginnings. So it's almost like your new year really does pretty much start in terms of business or relationships, just like everybody else, round about March, April time. And we got that Nine of Earth. So a lot of financial security coming your way, but being very self-sufficient. So I feel like you're taking your time out to work on you, and perhaps even taking a position or a project where you have to work solo on it. We got the Page of Fire, Sagittarian energy, which often indicates, a new creative project coming on in and hearing news of that. It will throw you for a loop. Okay, just so you're aware, but financially it's going to be very lucrative, and you're very unique, Virgo. You have a lot of ideas that are outside the box, a lot of passion. So whatever you're really passionate about, expect some solid news and a project there that really speaks to your soul. There may be some contracts involved in this situation. The Justice is in reverse. Now, either you're separating from people or another company in order to take this new opportunity or this new person, because this could also be a new passion that comes into your life in terms of a person. If you're separating and you're dealing with some sort of contracts, please look at the fine detail. Now, Virgo, you are all about analyzing the detail, okay? So that is a good thing. That works in your favor. Just make sure you cross your T's, dot your I's, but just make sure, because it looks like something underhanded is happening here, okay? I'm just going to pull a card on that. Someone may try and give you less than you deserve or less than you're worth. Pay close attention to your intuition and your gut instinct. You're going to find out in May that it was right on point. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide me? What do my beautiful Virgo need to know about the Justice card? What does it pertain to? Ten of Air. Okay, Ten of Air is a graceful ending, okay, and a hopeful new beginning. So you're letting go of something, shedding, either walking away from a person or, wow, that energy, it's almost like it flew to you. This is important. Seven of Earth. Okay? Seven of Earth. We will come to that in a moment. But with the Ten of Air, you're walking away from separating from something. It will be graceful. It will be welcoming in a new beginning. But there is a point of an epiphany here. Okay? Old ways of thinking are being shed. Even if, Virgo, and I don't know why they're giving it to me, but they're giving it to me for a reason. Even if you're dealing with a person or a company that you trusted with your whole life for many, many years, please check out your contracts or, anything that you're signing, because there's something about some sort of loophole here. Okay, I'm going to pull a quick card on it with a different deck. We do have the Seven of Earth, which indicates, that there will be some sort of opening up to a new strategy, and you're at a bit of a crossroads. A decision is to be made, but there is sort of hard work will bring success and finances. But there's something about this Ten of Air and the Justice in the reverse. I want you to be mindful of it. Strength, yeah, look at it. It may knock your foundation there. It may give you lack of confidence, but when you get the Strength in the reverse, it's an abuse of power, okay? Some sort of sabotage. So they're giving me the same energy there, Virgo. Even if you look up the meaning of the cards, please pay close attention to it. I've been advising everybody to get like a little notebook or something, or just even a little bit of paper, and put, January, feeling hot to trot, going to be fine, everything's looking great. Be mindful of February, because, the shadow side comes out a little bit. Don't be too obsessed about work, get some rest there. A little bit of a turn of events, someone being a little bit underhanded, or a situation, pay close attention to contracts. So I've been doing stuff like that so that you just be mindful of the energy as we walk through the year. Yeah, look, you're going to come out on top, okay? The Emperor. Now, when you get the Emperor in this particular situation, you're taking the moral high ground, okay? You're doing what is right and you're respecting authority. You're leading by example, but you may have to get some sort of advice from someone in power or authority. You know, you may be dealing with banks, institutions, governments, contracts, law, that sort of thing, and you may be getting solid advice on this separation. Know that your emotions will be taken out of it. Okay, even though this person or you know, whatever you're dealing with in this separation thing, they may not. Okay, because this person, there's discord with this situation or this person. When you get that card, there's an indication that, you know, they're abusing their power over you. They know that you would always lead with truth and honesty and that you trust them. So please, but there's an undercurrent here. You're being graceful. They are not. So just be mindful. I'm not going to dwell too much on that because it is a temporary energy and you come out on top because with the Emperor card showing up there, but there's a graceful ending. Now that Seven of Earth does indicate that successfully you will get some finances from this situation. There will be money here, but you will be back to the drawing board, as it were, in some sort of work situation. So maybe you're walking away from a work or a marriage, perhaps, and separating, and you will get some finances, but it may take a long time to get this. This person or this situation may sabotage it for a little while so that you don't get the money straight away. That's the energy I'm getting. Now, they're saying paso doble. Movement. Okay, paso doble. Okay, so paso doble, a dance. So passionate dance. Now, a dance of passion. Okay, so that's as soon as I picked up this card. So they give me this energy that either you're meeting somebody new, or maybe you're a dancer, and the paso doble is your favorite, or it is about two people meeting each other for the first time and being like so in rapture of each other's energy that it's like magnetic. I'm going to pull a quick card on that. Can you please clarify the paso doble energy that you're giving me? Maybe you've just been learning the paso doble or something. Wheel of Fortune. Oh my gosh. So we got the Fortune's wheel. So whatever happens here, know that it will all turn out in your favor. There's a lucky turn of events, a lucky break here. And we got the Emperor again. So perhaps someone that you go to advice for, because they're giving me this energy. It's magnetic. It's almost like intense sexual energy. I think I've heard of paso doble before, but I'm not so sure. So I don't really want to really clarify it too much. I will look it up myself. They're not giving me anything more than the dance and the energy. But when we got the Wheel of Fortune, there's a lucky break here, a bit of a surprise. So destiny meeting synchronicity. Things are going to turn out perfectly the way that you'd hoped. Maybe that's the dance that you'll be doing with someone, when you win the situation. But the Emperor card means you're going to be planning for the future as well. So paso doble, pay close attention to your intuition. Maybe it's about following your soul song and it will lead you to the people, fate will lead you to the people that you're meant to, because we have the High Priestess, which is also a Virgo energy. Trust in the mystery of the universe. If you're drawn to somebody and it is magnetic, then you cannot fight the law of attraction. You cannot fight this energy, okay? Some things, as I said, are meant to be known only on the basis of intuition and energy and not the intellect. So maybe, after this situation, lead with your intuition. There's two keys here. I'm just going to pull a card on that energy with that two keys. There's something here about Europe, because they're showing me a European flag. European Union. Now I know a lot politically is going on in that part of the world about, maybe Brexit and things like that. So, but they're showing me that blue flag with some golden stars on there. So perhaps you're European, or you think about relocating, or maybe your partner or someone you want to be with in a romantic sense is from there. Please take it as it resonates. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Six of Fire, and it's just a success. So maybe it is a dance of success and passion and love for you. We have the Six of Fire, a very passionate time, but this is about stepping into the limelight, being an influencer, okay? It's about contributing to the world in your own unique way, and being definitely on the right path here. It's also a call to faith, knowing that you're on the right path to succeed. You know, you don't often like being in the spotlight, Virgo, but this opportunity, it feels like there's an opportunity coming that brings you into a leadership position. Okay, so if you're thinking about going for a promotion or something, or a new job around about May, June time, know that you're going to be very, very successful. Okay, very successful indeed. You're going to get recognition for a job well done. Excellent, good news, success coming your way. So a wonderful turn of events. Now we have the Emperor card. So this is you being a boss, maybe even being an entrepreneur, having your own business there. But this is the energy of strategy, back to basics, okay? Being really strong in your decisions, leading with respect, and planning for the future. Also, when you get the Emperor card, there's an energy of power, of structure, of, well, I was going to say determination, but then they changed it to domination. I particularly don't like that word domination, because it means like you're you're dominating a situation that maybe tried to dominate you. So maybe that's the energy it is. But I feel like determination is more the word they're giving me. I'm just going to pull a card on it. One moment, please. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Four of Air. Okay, maybe you're going solo on something. Yeah, some sort of strategy to be an entrepreneur, because the Four of Air is, you know, meditation, sort of recouping your energy, but it is a solitary energy after walking away from something. The Three of Swords is often, you know, walking away, having some sort of loss there or sadness, and the Four of Air indicates a solitary energy where you're resting, recuperating, but you're being ready for the next step. So making some decisions about yourself. They're really indicating the star here for me, which is about healing, but also it's about illuminating the way. They've asked me to go one more, so I will. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know? They're showing me one of those lanterns that you light. Ten of Water. So really successful time. A lot of peace here, actually. They're showing me one of those lanterns that you light and you sort of let it go up into the sky. I think it's a paper lantern. Now, I'm not sure how many I see of this, but I see more than one. I see quite a few. It feels like either it was a celebratory lantern put up into the sky, but you know when you watch those lanterns just actually glide across the sky in silence, there's a lot of peace that comes over you. It's actually quite a magical experience. So maybe that's the peace and serenity I'm seeing here. But what they're, maybe you, rather than fireworks for New Year's or Christmas, or maybe you let off some sort of lanterns in peace. You didn't want the loud noise because it feels like there's peace and serenity, but you may have lit them for some sort of anniversary of something. So that's why I'm giving it as New Year's, but it may be an anniversary of someone's passing or something. It's an honorary thing. Now, if that was you, that you lit some lanterns in the last couple of days, you know, the ones that sort of float up into the sky, paper ones, then there's something in this message for you, okay? There's a lot of success and harmony coming here with that Ten of Water, that serenity, peace, well-being, good fortune. The Ten of Cups is about abundance coming your way. Whatever it is that you've tried to strategize for the future, you're going solo, you're doing it, and you're doing it really well. Okay, so it's an exciting energy to be in. You're on the right path. Maybe the lanterns are about, the image of the lanterns is about illuminating the way, you know, following this magical energy, surrendering, and sort of the pathway is illuminated as you watch that. It's almost like those lanterns are drifting off into the ether, but they're illuminating the way. That's the energy that they're showing me in the moving picture that they're giving me. But the Judgment card is, you know, you're judging how far you've come and where you are and how far you need to go to get to where you want to. This is around about July, okay? Into the summer month. The call of your spirit, your soul song is very, very strong. Be mindful around July, the full moon in July, because you're going to get some sort of very meaningful correspondence, whether it's from a job or a person. It really touches your heart and your soul, and it opens the world wide up for you. That's on whatever path. It's almost like the reason for being, the reason you're here. It's an epiphany. That's what I'm getting. Can you please clarify the Judgment card for my beautiful Virgo? Oh, the Two of Air. Okay, now the Two of Air is often about a bit of a stalemate energy, uncertainty. So you may have at first a decision to make. You were maybe, yeah, you had indecision of which path to take. Sorry, they're just giving me something here. Okay, I obviously got a bit of a Joker spirit here because they went follow the yellow brick road. Okay, now that's obviously the Wizard of Oz, Dorothy, and etc., etc. But maybe you've just watched that. Maybe you've made a joke about the yellow brick road recently. Which way are you going to go this year, Virgo? I'm going to follow the yellow brick road. Maybe it was like a throwaway comment and they're trying to highlight it to you. So if that does resonate in some way, please don't discard it. Take it as a sign. But they're indicating here that there is a time out to consider your options, okay? And the Judgment card is about wondering where you want to go next and how far, what strategy you need to plan. They asked one more for that. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? Justice, okay? Justice is a leveling factor here. You're doing what is right. But what you do in this moment, your decisions in July, especially around about the full moon, your decisions in July, they actually ripple out towards the rest of the year. They really do affect the rest of your year. So whatever your decision is, it's a cause and effect energy, that butterfly effect. They're showing me butterfly wings here. So it's a win-win situation for you, of course. But when you get the Justice card, they're indicating soul path number 11. Okay, so they want you to be, it's the reason for being here. Okay, it's fairness, equality, balance, and some of the decisions you make in this moment, your future actions will be sort of they will change what is happening for you in the future, if that makes any sense. Yeah, weighing things up. It's about your soul path. Okay, some big decisions in July. Mark it down, especially around about the moon cycle. They just asked me to quickly go into this deck to clarify that. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide me regarding the soul path number? Woo! Okay, so we have the Page of Wands and we have the Nine of Pentacles. So it's an indication that where you had been before, pretty bored in that situation, really wasn't speaking to your soul. Money's a wonderful thing, as I said. Money is wonderful, but unless you were following your passion, then, you know, money gets a bit boring after a while. It's nice to have lovely things, I get it, you know, but I feel like you're coming back to authenticity, to self. You're coming home to self, and you're more mature than this. You know, you've come so far in your journey, you recognize that money isn't everything. Also, if you're solo, then there is an opportunity to partner up with somebody, because we have that Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Again, they're giving this energy of ambition, perfectionism, okay, workaholism, okay, that's what they're giving me here. They just said all work and no play makes Virgo a very dull boy or girl there, okay? So, yeah, I feel like you're really shaking things up so that you have a little bit more time for yourself, as much as doing whatever it is that you want. Now we have the Temperance card, back in balance and harmony. Huge changes here, where you have purpose, but you're not being obsessive about it. You're recognizing the surrender, and you're being asked to be patient. It's a Sagittarian energy, and yeah, it's connected to the Judgment card. You're being pointed to the path of your life's sort of purpose and prosperity, and to life's meaning. That's the energy. It's almost like you're both your cups, all of your cups are really full, and with the rainbows there, but you're not losing your head over it. You know, you're remaining in some sort of synchronicity in the world, which is a very beautiful, peaceful energy. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. Ace of Fire. Oh gosh. Oh, I mean, no wonder. No wonder. We have the Nine of Air, which is you're being gentle with yourself. You're not beating yourself up. It's a call to faith that something better is coming, okay? You're not being anxious. You're letting go of that anxiety in order to recognize that what is meant for you will never ever pass you by. You're going to see a lot of that, especially in the latter half of the year, that things that are meant for you are just going to come to you without you struggling to get it. The fight, the sort of war and fight to get what you need, is stopping, slowing down, and as a result you're actually opening your arms to more prosperity. You're just letting it flow to you. The Ace of Fire is a beautiful energy. It's a huge transformation to put you on your passion path, as it were. This is a new project or inspiration. It may even be a new person. They've asked me to go and get another card here, but what it does bring in, it brings in stability. It brings in the 10. Okay, you're not going to be a lone wolf any longer. That's what they're indicating. See that lone wolf there, partnering up with a solid energy. So it's investment for the long haul. Okay, this is about leaving a legacy, either with a person or with a situation, something that you're passionate about. Now this may be a new person, as I said, or it could be a new job. Either way, very fruitful, a lot of stability here. So just give me something, one moment please. Okay, they're giving me a sentence. Don't look back in anger. Don't look back in anger. Okay. Now we have the Queen of Pentacles, which is Virgo. So in reverse. Now this is an energy of someone being envious of you or greedy in some way. Perhaps even tries to be financially dependent on you. This could be a karmic. Now, karmic doesn't have to be a lover or an ex-lover. It can also be a member of their family or something like that. We have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. This person doesn't really work. They kind of stall on projects. They kind of like have weak boundaries. They may be in and out of your life. I'm going to check the video back because I just got a flicker of light. So I'm going to check the video back after I finish this to see if that flicker of light actually happened on the camera or as well, or it was just for me. But they're indicating to just be mindful of this person, someone that you may have separated from, or you know has that you have tough family dynamics with. Now we have the Seven of Cups there, which indicates the illusion ends. You've got a restored sense of clarity on this situation or this person. We got the Ten of Cups in the reverse, which indicates either someone you separated from or had a broken marriage with, etc., etc. Could even be the person that you were dealing with at the beginning of the year. They're coming on back there. They're indicating here that some sort of trouble, emotional upset with a member of your soul tribe. Okay, now they gave me that sentence right before that, don't look back in anger. So they're indicating you're doing really well, and then someone sort of comes back on in, has maybe got the handout or wants to partner up with you in some way. Can you please guide me towards intention? They're feeling a little bit left out in the cold, and financially they're not doing very well. Okay, so just something to be mindful about round about the August month. Okay, this person could even be a Leo. So Five of Pentacles indicates, you know, some sort of abandonment issue or poverty. This person could be financially losing something there, which I know if you can help them out, of course, Virgo, I know that you would, but they're coming in not a very positive mind and headspace. Okay, now we have that Eight of Swords as well, which it indicates this person is hopeful that you'll help them out financially, okay, that you'll help them escape whatever debt that they may be in, but you worked hard for what you've got. So if you feel like this person's always take, then just be mindful, okay. Success attracts people who give you the envious eye, or who basically want something for nothing. Okay, I'm just going to leave it like that. Now we have the Empress card. So this is in your birthday month as we shift on in there. The Empress is beauty. It is creation. It is fertility. It's abundance. And you're calling it on in here. When you get the Empress card, it's an indication that you're having a pleasurable lifestyle. And also, it's almost an Earth Mother energy. Now, male or female, not a gender specific reading. It's about the energy. But this is a call for you to reconnect with the natural world, coming back to self, nourishing your body, and also being really decisive about what you deserve and, you know, what you will take and what you won't take. Your boundaries are very high. So I feel like you're believing in your power, and you're it's almost like no one recognizes the new Virgo towards the end of the year, because you realize what you are hoping for in terms of job situation or a person, in terms of love, and keeping the right company. You know what you deserve and what if anyone brings you less than that, you're not taking it. Now, they just highlighted to me that we have the Emperor and the Empress on the board. So there seems to be maybe a question mark about whether you want to be in harmony with this person, a love relationship. I will pull a quick card on that. Can you please guide me towards, because they're giving me a DM and a DF energy. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Love. Oh my gosh. So you can't write it, Virgo. There's many cards I could have got out of that deck. Spirit gives you the exact message that you need to hear. So there is love here, a lot of love. And this is the number of love, number 6, which is the Lover's card, the Gemini energy. But there's a question mark, as I said. There's decisions being made. Are you with the right person? Are you wanting to partner up with your divine counterpart? There's union here, okay? As you can see, it's taken a long time for you and your twin or your soulmate to come into being. Now I say twin and soulmate because they said, tell them why you said both. So I said twin and soulmate because not everybody meets their twin flame in this lifetime. Some people do, some people do not. And if not, then you come into being with soulmates, okay? So we got that love energy, which is, it may have taken a while for you to tame the lion with this person, but there's surrender to love. But there's a question mark because the Lover's card used to be called the choice card. There's a question mark as to whether you're ready to be with this person, and it looks like you are, okay? That's the energy I'm getting. So they will be in and out of your life throughout the year. I feel like there's a lot of love here, a lot of partnership, but you may be separating from one situation or being solo for a while before you actually come into being with this person, just so you're aware. But there's a lot of love here, and the pillars are set for you to come back together in union. Okay, now we have the Hangman energy. This Hangman energy is about perspective. It's about surrender and release, okay? It's almost like it comes right after that energy of, the love. I feel like you're opening yourself up, and there's a lot of wisdom here, a lot of reflection as well, and a lot of opportunities that are about to be made manifest, okay? You're willing to sacrifice something to gain something new that is better. That's the energy that I'm getting with that card. They're saying trade off. Maybe you work in trades or trade off, but trade off. Yeah, I guess that's what they are indicating. It's a trade-off. You're letting something go in order to get something bigger and better, which is crossed by the Magician card. You're calling it in, Virgo. Towards the end of the year, you are magnetic. I mean, you've been very connected as we go through the year, but the Magician card indicates you're turning your visions into reality using inspired action. You're getting the perspective, you're surrendering to spirit, but also you're taking action to, how can I put that? To sort of manifest the opportunities that are available to you. Okay, they're saying, okay, sorry, slow. Thank you so much, I'm truly grateful. Okay, they're saying 2 words. I don't think, they may be connected. They're saying porcelain and porpoise. Now, porpoise, they're showing me something that looks like a dolphin. I think it is a dolphin. Porpoise. I'm probably totally wrong, and please do forgive my ignorance if I've got it wrong. But they're showing me like a dolphin, but they're saying porpoise, okay? And porcelain as well. So perhaps you've got some sort of porcelain figurine of something that looks like a dolphin or a porpoise, and it means something to you. You may be looking at it right now. If that's you, there's something in this message for you, or maybe that's what you do for a living. They just want to highlight that there's something to pay attention to in this reading. But the Magician is an energy of enthusiasm, but also alchemy. You're aligning yourself with the reason you're here, and you're starting to see that miracles are at play here. And when I say miracles, I mean you're going to look back on some of the things and go, oh my gosh, I never thought I'd ever get that, and here it is. Okay, well, you manifested it. Okay, so whatever you're thinking about, you're bringing about. Be careful what you wish for, because it is about to come into your sphere, especially towards the end. They're saying the fall, and it is the fall time when things like that happen. Now we have the World card in reverse. So something, they're giving me 2 energies here. One is about travel. Maybe travel that you had planned, you put on delay for whatever reason. Maybe that's a sacrifice that you make here, because it's coming out of that self-sacrifice energy. It's in order to do something better. But with this, I feel like it's not a permanent energy. It's only temporary. There's a temporary delay here. Now you may be thinking about moving or vacationing, as I said, and you just put it in delay for a little bit. I'm just going to clarify that energy. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? Three of Air, okay? Yeah, silver linings in letting go of something else. So it feels very much like the Three of Air is often connected to the Three of Swords, but it's very different in this deck. So it's not the same energy, just in case you're wondering, because they're saying someone's talking about heartbreak. So maybe you're actually talking about heartbreak right now, and they want to highlight that there's actually a silver lining here. But this happens in November, so just so you're aware. It's almost like rejection is God's protection. You may hear from a third party, and I don't mean in terms of someone's cheating on you or anything like that. You may hear from someone who's in your soul tribe or something like that. You may hear of a better opportunity for you that will replace the opportunities that you've had coming towards you. Okay, it feels like expansion is in delay until this news, because air is about communication, comes on in. So a third party, it's almost like you hear through the grapevine, through somebody about something. Now they just, okay, I was going to clarify with that card, but they've asked me to go again on this deck, so I will. There we go. It's a job opportunity. Okay, so hearing on the grapevine, so you may put some sort of vacation or something on hold, only temporarily, because there's a new job or opportunity that comes on in that you hear from somebody else. So you're letting go again. It's constantly throughout the year. I feel like you're letting go of one thing in order to get something better. So silver linings in letting go to receive the highest gift of all, either a new job, raise, promotion, new income. It's a very exciting opportunity that is guided by spirit. You don't want to miss out on this. So that's why you're putting something in delay there for this opportunity, because you're going to be raised up, and there's a lot of financial growth that goes along with it as well. Okay, and finally we have the Tower in reverse. Now the Tower in reverse means you missed or averted some sort of disaster, and although yeah, it's almost like your world didn't crumble because you got this opportunity. It feels like it saved the day kind of energy. You delayed at the right time. You delayed something at the right time, and it was quite a save. That's the energy I'm getting. Let me see. Now there's just, yeah, there's a slight energy here of that fear that I was talking about. So it's kind of like, feel that fear, do it anyway, and almost like a denial of how can I put that? It's like, you need to come out of your comfort zone, but you're denying yourself. It's maybe you're avoiding it or something. You're holding it off for as long as possible. You're delaying something as long as possible. I'm just going to pull a card on that energy. Thank you so much. You want that one? Yeah, but they said Virgo again, so I will. Got the Messenger of Air. So yeah, the news that comes on in. Three of Water. See, it's the same energy. Okay, the Messenger of Air indicates some sort of news that comes your way. You're thinking very logically. You're setting healthy boundaries, and you've got strong self-esteem. But you may be delaying something because you think logically that is the right way to go. Okay, or be logical. Be logical in this, and not emotional in this situation, and your strategy will pay off. There's something here about false truths. Either telling yourself one thing and believing another. Let me see what that is. Thank you so much. They're just saying living the high life. Living the high life. So maybe this is an incredible opportunity that comes your way and you're worried about it because it changes everything. Yeah, be ready. Wow, we got the Four of Swords in reverse. Be ready. It'll cause you a little bit of anxiety and perhaps even burnout, but be ready for this, okay? Because this is a huge opportunity. It leads to the Three of Water, which is celebration. And yeah, Page of Wands. So they're basically saying news. That's another news card about passion. So we got the Messenger and we got the Page. So some sort of news comes on in that actually throws you for a loop. It's this job. I feel it. It's this job. It throws you for a loop, and it's almost like a save. It leads to a lot of success, a lot of excitement, here. I feel like friends will be celebrating with you. Everybody's celebrating you at the end of the year. They said one more, so I'm going to give it. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Oof. Oh my gosh. Virgo. Virgo. Well, this has thrown me for a loop, so I see why. Okay, maybe it's something you just couldn't believe that would happen, and it did. So Virgo, the Hermit card, that is you. It's in the reverse, which indicates this is a solitary energy in the upright, but in the reverse, and you got it in the reverse, means you will not be single when you close 2021. Okay, so if you're single now, or you're shedding a relationship and dealing with contracts, etc., know that by the end of the year, looks like you will be in a partnership. We do have a return. We got the Six of Cups. I mean, they all threw out together. So that Six of Cups indicates, nostalgia, someone coming back on in, wanting a reunion, and they want to talk. They want to give you a gift of their cup of love. They want to give you everything, okay? They want to give you, they're starting with one cup of love and they've got 5 others to give you, okay? They're surrounded. It's almost like they're going to give you everything they got because they missed out of an opportunity to be with you in the past. Now, you may want this union or not want this union. We all have free will, but it looks like there's partnership here. It looks like this is soulmate energy, okay? Again, they're sort of implicating soulmates coming together here. Okay, so there is divine counterparts coming together in, this may be a proposal. Okay, so this may like rock your foundation, that you may, this person may issue you some sort of proposal of marriage or deeper union here, but you're meant to be. This is divine counterparts. So there's a lot of love, a lot of success here, a lot of ups and downs, that's for sure, Virgo, but you're well equipped. Oh, they asked me to leave it there, so I will. You're well equipped to deal with all of this, but it looks like it's going to be a great year for you. Now, they've asked me to leave it there, so I will. Just to let you know, the person that you may be dealing with in terms of divine counterparts, this is the energy they're giving me. So Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy, but also we've got a little bit of Sagittarian energy, perhaps Aries and Leo, but I'm feeling more Sag in that respect. Could also be dealing with another Virgo or someone with all of those placements, some of those placements. Now I'm just going to give you some final energy before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know? 2021, what's the lesson to keep with them for the year? We have Knight. Be brave and honest, okay? Knights take action. They lead with truth and integrity, okay? And you got to be brave here with this energy, especially March and April time. You know what is right, okay? Don't worry, because everything will come to fruition and work out in your favor. You're also taking the higher ground. We have the High Priestess. Harness your mystic power. Your intuition, Virgo, is on point. You're so psychic, so connected. Don't doubt your wonderful self, okay? Don't second guess or question it. If it feels off, it's for a reason, okay? So be mindful. So a lot of action here. How would you, okay? We're just going to go and get Wisdom of the Oracle. I need to see what time it is because my thing looked up 12:52, okay? 12:52. So maybe 12:52 is an important number for you, the 12:52, or please take it as it resonates, because the watch lit up for a reason. It caught my eye. Normally I look in the water for the readings so that I can see visions, etc., etc. But the watch caught my eye. So 12:52. Maybe you're listening to this reading at 12:52. Please take it as it resonates. We have Thinker, okay? And it's number 44. When you reduce it, 4 plus 4 is 8. So that's about the self. It's about deep love for self, respect, and the courage to overcome any obstacle, stand in your power, know your worth, and, have self-confidence in your decisions, okay? Also, thinker, strategizing. That's you, Virgo. You're a planner. You like to, make sure you've got a structure, and you're definitely planning something very big. The stars are aligning for building blocks. Can you see those building blocks? They go higher and higher and higher as you go throughout the year, and the stars are aligning for that. Now, just before I read from the book, as I wouldn't want to tell you anything wrong, I'm just going to get you a Nature's Whispers. Okay, so yeah. I think I said it. I think I said these exact words because it's like I'm just hearing an echo right now of myself. So they're replaying it to me, which is be gentle with yourself. I'm going to look back on the video as well and make sure that I actually said that, because there's just, all I hear is an echo of my own voice. Be gentle with yourself, Virgo. And it's number 33. And when you reduce it, 3 plus 3 is 6, the number of love, okay? Divine timing is at play in terms of your love life. Who and what is right for you will never pass you by. But be gentle with yourself, okay? Don't beat yourself up in any situation. Know that you're on the right path. And the path, the sun is in the distance. Look at that. It's just, the sun is rising there. So a lot of happiness, a lot of success, and a lot of love there. There's partnerships here. They're showing me the mushrooms there, and they just said magic. So, I mean, please take it as it resonates. I'm not really going to go into that energy, but I feel like there's more. It's more about energy. It's more about magic, light, and possibility. Okay, potential there. Potential gateway kind of energy. Now, let me read from the book, as I wouldn't want to tell you anything wrong. Number 44, you get the upright message. The prosperity message, because you got it in the upright. Strategy, being analytical and logical, okay? So as you got that Queen of Swords or Queen of Air right at the end as well, that's exactly how you're approaching the year. And it says here, you know what? They've just asked me to give you both messages, love and also prosperity. So I will. I'll give you the prosperity one first. It says, calculated action is called for now. It's important to sit down and plan a strategy. Focus on the steps you're going to take to claim your prosperous life. Lists are your friend right now, so get out your journal. Write down what you're going to do today to signal to the universe that you're serious about attracting abundance. Your plans and strategies will yield wonderful results. Remember, your most effective strategy partner is spirit. You will win this game, and triumph will be for the highest good of all, okay? Now something, I think it was in the, Scorpio reading. They gave the name Victor, okay? But I felt like maybe it was Victor as in victory as well. Please take it as it resonates. Maybe you've got Scorpio in your chart, but they're giving me Victor again. So, yeah. Take it as it resonates. Now, I'll give you the relationship message. It says, love is not logical, but when you choose a partner, it is good to have some things in common other than desire. This is a time to weigh up the pros and cons of your partnership. Is there enough common ground? Go for it. If not, there are other fish in the sea. Don't force it to work. And should others tell you who they are, please take them at their word. Now is not the time to indulge in a fantasy, no matter what. In this case, the facts are the facts, okay? So seeing people and situations clearly and coming into divine union with your counterpart and making that decision, whether you want to partner up with them, is there enough there? So it all resonates there for you. Thank you so much. Spirit guides, guardian angels, can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know? Thank you so much. Okay, so we have the butterfly, which is that scorpionic energy, the death card it connects to, which is about moving from one state to another. The chrysalis state, doing a lot of learning or growing pains, and then coming out as the butterfly, rising up to live the life that you were always meant to lead, finding your purpose, okay? Where would you like this? Okay, they want it on the judgment card, so I'm just going to pop it right there. Also, you got the lucky cat. Okay, so there's Leo energy here as well. And we got that lucky cat. Cats are about self-love, okay? They love others, of course, but they do it on their own terms. They always make sure there's enough love for self first before they extend themselves to others, okay? And there's going to be a lucky break for you here. Yeah, they want it on the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, okay, where's that? It's over here, yeah. So Wheel of Fortune there. As long as you lead with the heart, Virgo, you will never be led astray. Okay, my beautiful Virgo, I will leave it there. I hope something resonated for you. Sorry, they're just showing me something as I close, which is, it looks like a pot of glue with a little spatula. So either you're mending something or gluing something together, just as you're listening to this reading. But it looks like it's almost like PVC glue. It's white. And, you know, you sort of like gluing something together. If that's you, there's something in this message for you. But I hope something resonated for you. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. It's completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. Apparently that's important. It lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Thank you so much, my beautiful Virgo. Happy New Year and love and light.